This is Lost to the Headlines.
I'm Onyi Sunday, and these are stories lost to the headlines this week. Following the refusal of the federal government to constitute a substantive board for the Niger Delta Development Commission, a group called the Isoko National Youth Assembly have vowed to join forces with youths of other ethnic nationalities to cripple the country's economy, pending when a substantive board is created. I know they carry NDDC matter play. President of the group, Amos Ogboko Etaluku, while speaking to journalists, said it's worrisome that rather than constitute a substantive board for the NDDC, the federal government, they say, has resorted to, I quote, illegality by appointing a sole administrator. I think it's that NDDC matter. The stakeholders, them plenty, is serious past 2023 election. Also this week, Arewa Youths for Progress and Development called for the resignation of President Muhammadu Buhari for his administration's inability to arrest insecurity and the dwindling economy. Until now here, na Arewa Youths na call for a resignation, no. Okay. The leader of AYPD, Danjuma Sariki, said with the current state of the nation, the Buhari government has become incapacitated and cannot address the increasing wave of insecurity and downturn of the economy. If you spot the lie, let me know. But I shall say, Femi Adesina and Garba Shehu, they don't come on this WhatsApp group. They're not there. The National Union of Electricity Employees have expressed concerns over the safety of their workers in the nation's power sector, warning that if the alarming rate of insecurity continues in the next few weeks with a devastating effect on their members, they will have to withdraw their members from further exposure to security threats. You go blame them? This life now one. The union says the safety of their workers who carry out maintenance work and man the stations in these restive areas are seriously threatened, as some of them run into dens of bandits and kidnappers while navigating the bushes to repair and maintain faulty lines. No be say water for dam reduce, no be say na gas wahala. Now na bandits fit make NEPA go take light. Make una wait, make I finish this recording. You hear? Okay. Meanwhile, the Owaoye of Okemesi Ekiti Oba Adedeji Gbadebo says the worsening insecurity in the country can be redressed with the return of the use of African traditional power. Babao! Gbadebo, who is a former chairman of Ekiti State Council of Traditional Rulers, expressed worries that people of the southwest, including monarchs, had abandoned the ways of old and protective charms and powers used by their forefathers, hence the incursion of criminals into the zone. How na see within this Oba talk? No be lie! Now to just carry shopono, knock them. Since for don't hear right since. What rubbish. And this week, Ogun State Command arrested a 52-year-old man, Kayode Adeniyi, for allegedly defiling his 3 daughters and 10-year-old niece of his neighbor. I think you see this man. See principalities and powers. They align. Kayode Adeniyi was arrested after he was reported to the police by his neighbor. Adeniyi was alleged to have sexually abused his 3 underage daughters before he was arrested for defiling the 10-year-old girl. The one where we say you do your pikin, they may not do you. You waka go outside. He who the gods want to kill, they first make mad. This one don't create sense. Meanwhile, a mother, Bukola Ayeni, is urging authorities to prevail on one Pastor Ola John to intensify efforts in the search of her missing 18-year-old daughter. According to the woman, her daughter, Rauf Mariam, has been missing for over a month, while the pastor with whom she lived since 2019 is not showing enough concern. She added the daughter was allowed to live in the church because of its proximity to their house, as part of a condition to heal her of bedwetting. Hi! You see, when I read this story, I never too sure how to react. Waiting do wild gecko pepper soup when they tell us when we small, say then go cook for us if we continue to the piece on top bed. Now you carry pikin make it dey leave for church to deliver them from bedwetting. I just see this spiritual waka Okay. And for this next gist, you go need to sit down. The investigation of a baby factory known as Wamaka Herbal Center in Ikpoku Okwa West local government area of Abia State has led to the arrest of a Nigerian-American citizen who was found with 2 children she claimed to have delivered at Wamaka Herbal Center. Investigations proved her claim untrue. Now the gist won't start. The suspect had claimed to have given birth to them in March 2020, shortly after she returned from the United States of America. She claimed to be a pastor in the United States, but does not know the man responsible for the alleged pregnancy because she got into multiple sexual affairs in September 2018 in Amsterdam and started experiencing some strange symptoms 1 month later. Get as this just be. First of all, Auntie is a pastor. Secondly, Auntie not sure who give am belle because Auntie did Pastor Gone Wild in Amsterdam. It's all right. During that period, she visited a hospital in Atlanta and the doctors allegedly said they could not identify any pregnancy in her until she met Mrs. Wamaka Ijoma, who makes herbs that enabled her birth twins. She paid $2 million for the delivery. That is to say, for the Atlanta where she did, Oyibo no see any pregnancy, but she just learn Nigeria, now then see the pregnancy. Not only that, they help and born too. Okay. The deal, however, blew open when the Nigerian American approached the American embassy to procure travel documents to leave Nigeria with the children. A DNA result, according to NAPTIP, revealed she wasn't the biological mother and the babies weren't related. Casting 101. Science never lie. Antingwa, as you don't reach your last bus stop, how far? I'm Onyi Sunday, and those are stories lost to the headlines this week.
Join us Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m. on 99.3 for stories others forgot to tell you. Aproko walk no go kill me last.